Hello my friends, my name is Jeff. I'm doing part 2 of the Andromedan activations from the Avalon of the Andromedan Collective. A very powerful transmission that I transcribed from GFL station, Galactic Federation of Light channel on YouTube, but it's just so powerful. I've done it for a week every day. I'm integrating. It's an amazing body of work. They're calling it a form of New Earth map. These activations which align you to the higher flows, the newness of the fifth dimension, New Earth consciousness. So, going to continue. We had gone through activation 8, starting with activation 9. Number 9. The intertwined activations of liberation through awareness and radiant expansion. The intertwined activations of liberation through awareness and radiant expansion follows seamlessly where true freedom blossoms from ceasing to compel personal growth and instead harmonizing with the influx of energies already coursing through you. As you integrate these, a cascade of luminosity extends outward, planting seeds of serenity, ingenuity, and cohesion across the Earth's energetic networks. We, the Andromedans, observe your awakening with deep admiration and encouragement. Integrate these activations promptly, luminous beings, and permit each pulse of your heart to affirm. Each pulse of your heart to affirm, I embody the elevated Earth in full expression. With each pulse of your heart, I embody the elevated Earth in full expression. Wow. Freedom emerges as you release forcing, allowing neutral harmony where integration sends light waves that nourish planetary grids with peace and unity. Our observation fills with joy as you bloom, urging swift embrace to let your heart declare embodiment of the new realm. Aho, amen. In this transmission, we guide you to visualize a cascade of our Andromedan luminescence pouring into the apex of your form, unveiling a central truth. The infinite already forms the foundation of your awareness. Overlaid upon this core brilliance, however, the human mind is embraced with notions of fragmentation, diverse forces, multiple principles, assorted selves. Such conceptual barriers dim the primal glow, rendering souls susceptible to discord, imbalance, and scarcity. Thus, activation 10, the activation of crystalline remembrance initiates. The activation of crystalline remembrance initiates with this acknowledgement. Let the crystal clear realization that your innermost consciousness is eternally whole and sacred. This acknowledgement. Let the crystal clear realization that your innermost consciousness is eternally whole and sacred spread through your thoughts like flowing elixir, dislodging every deterrent and division. Visualize the cascade deepening, revealing the truth's depths, where mind's fragments dissolve in light, freeing you from discord's grasp. Through this sacred acknowledgement that restores wholeness. With this acknowledgement secured, attend to the mind's pattern of designating polarities, labeling one aspect beneficial and another adverse. Opposing energies seem to conflict. Vitality against decline. Affection against discord. Abundance against restriction. From our Andromedan viewpoint, this duality fades into oneness. A solitary luminous force prevails, centered in your position. Whenever contrast emerges, halt. Inhale profoundly and inwardly declare, only a unified essence prevails in this space. Whenever contrast emerges, halt. Inhale profoundly and inwardly declare, only a unified essence prevails in this space. Through this, you transcend a facet of limitation, awakening enhanced spiritual perception that revitalizes your entire field. Attend to patterns diligently, letting duality melt, declaring unity to transcend and revitalize with spiritual insight. When mental assertions demand to you, I must acquire, contend, or depend on outer provisions for sustenance, retreat into the serene depths of your consciousness. Experience the sacred stream. I am the nourishment. I am the vitality. I am the fulfillment, surging from your central core. This, activation 11, activation of sufficiency, activation of inner sufficiency, expands like unfolding petals of gold. It assures every particle of your form, the divine essence, is inherently self-sustaining. At this instant, pleased to distant powers or material systems, cease. You transform into the eternal fountain. You transform into the eternal fountain, drawing from inexhaustible reserves. Retreat often, letting the streams surge, assuring self-sustaining essence, transforming you into the fountain of abundance. Outmoded doctrines will posit source that meets out consequences and acknowledgments. Not sure what that means. Outmoded doctrines will posit a source that meets out consequences and acknowledgments. The old ways of thinking. Consequence and acknowledgement needed. But the renewed paradigm instills impartial radiance. This elevation aligns with elevated consciousness, training you to encounter every being as a unified whole. As evaluative evaluations melt away, restorative flows circulate without barrier throughout your aura. No longer an arbiter, meaning judge or authority. You serve as a channel for grace. Grace illuminating with purity. Paradigm shifts to radiance, melting tendencies into flows of restoration, serving as a channel for grace's illumination. ends there. I am Avalon of Andromeda, and I love you deeply and endlessly. We, the Andromedan Collective, watch humanity with eager eyes, seeing as you rise higher and higher and higher. We trust that these ascension codes, a form of a new Earth map, serve to activate and inspire you today. We have infused each word with a crystalline energy spiral. Feel your very cells being polished, upgraded as you listen or read these words. You are exactly where you need to be. You have everything you need. You are the leader in your ascension. Trust in the one power, prime creator, and rise towards your destiny. It just fills my heart. We love you all. Channeled by Felipe Brennan, Avalon of the Andromedan Collective of Light, the Andromedan Activation. You listen to it often. You can listen to it in segments. I've listened to it for, I believe, 6 days straight. Rewrote it. And I'm really getting the activations. So, may you do the same. May you enjoy. May your ascension, your evolution rise, your gifts return, and your wonderment, the bliss and joy of life fill your every moment.